this video, me, Florian Pujo, and Antoine Belda, we will take the time to understand and learn more about tornadoes. These strange meteorological phenomena that can be extremely destructive and dangerous for population. For example, according to the World Meteorological Organization, tornadoes kill between 300 and 400 people each year, including 150 in the United States. Indeed, because some regions of the world are more exposed and more vulnerable than others. But we will come back to this. But first, I'll try to understand how tornado is formed, because you need very specific conditions. The most frequent and violent tornadoes are born within a thunderstorm, but not just any thunderstorms, very powerful thunderstorms called supercellular, which occur mainly in summer.
Okay, stop. Can we tell the story from the beginning? Let's start by the storm formation.
Well, in summer, the sun warms the ground. The warm and humid air escapes from heat, as it is lighter than the air above it. It races to the top like the hot air balloon. There is meet a cold and dry surrounding air, and contact with it, the warm and humid air condenses to form a cloud, the famous cumulus.
Oh yes, I see. These clouds looking like cabbages. But we don't have a storm yet.
Be patient. If the air in altitude is cold and dry enough, and if the rising air is very hot and humid, then is ascent gains in power. The cloud grows and quickly reaches gigantic proportion, up to 15 km height and wide. This oversized cloud is the cumulonimbus. Is occupied the entire first layer of the atmosphere, the troposphere.
Well, I understand. It's time to be secure and safe.
Not immediately, because there are still some elements missing to obtain a supercellular storm. In particular, an important variation of wind, speed or direction according to the altitude. This is called wind through, because difference of speed between the fast wind in altitude and townsroyal on one causes the air in the cloud to rotate along the horizontal axis. This horizontal roll is then straightened to the vertical by the ascending air sucked in by the cumulonimbus. Her swelling and slightly angled column of air is there created. This is the mesocyclone. The whole cloud then start to rotate. We have the supercellular storm. It can remain active during the several hours.
I'm sure. I must go. Tornado is not so far away.
To get to the tornado stage, you need even stronger rains. Inside the cloud, the rains cool the air, which becomes heavier and moves toward the clouds. Downdraft surrounds the mesocyclone, forcing into the street vertically and bring closer to the ground. a novel called Snow Kill emerges below the colonel nimbus. This wind accelerates to the ground surface. The snorkel eventually researched the ground. This is the tornado. Wow, that's a lot of winds.
Yes, winds travel at more than 250 miles per hour. And when the balance is failing between warm air rising and cold air going down, then the tornadoes appears. And vortex make contact with the ground. Most violent tornadoes can destroy everything on the ground. Houses, cars, with many fragments. And many people can be injured. Scientists are analyzing fragments so they can estimate the strength of tornadoes. You're going to understand everything.
The Fujita scale classifies tornadoes. You can see different levels from 0 to 5. 0 is a light tornadoes. 1 is a moderate tornado. 2 is a considerable tornadoes with winds blowing to 135 miles per hour. 3 is a severe tornadoes with winds blowing to 165 miles per hour. 4 is a devastating one with winds blowing to 200 miles per hour. And the terrible 5. 5 is an incredible tornadoes with winds blowing at more than 200 miles per hour.
So, to know where to put this tornado, let's investigate.
In order to understand, you have to look at the damages. The greater they are, the more powerful tornadoes is. Winds are going faster when they make contact with the roof of the houses. Then houses are completely destroyed, so it's a 4 or 5 level.
And how do we know?
Can investigate. If everything like cars can be ejected, far away some upgrowth are powerful. These powerful winds can make some fragments very dangerous. They can injure people.
What does an EF4 look like?
It looks like a violent tornadoes with winds blowing to 185 miles per hour.
A mega air current.
Okay, so now you know everything about tornadoes.
Thank you for your attention. Bye.